Hello class, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So students, welcome once again to your computer class. I, Anchal Singh, welcoming you all once again to your computer class. So class, in the previous session, as you all know that we have completed the third part of the chapter number 9, chapter number 10, that is Internet. So in the today's session, I'm going to begin with the back exercise of chapter number 10, that is Internet. So let's write down. This is chapter number 10, Internet. Okay. So let's begin with the MCQs, that is tick the correct option. Tick the correct option. Okay. So the first one is, which of the following is not required for internet connection? So which of the following is not required for internet connection? The options are modem, ISP or scanner. So which of them is not required for the internet connection? That is option number C, scanner. Okay, so scanner is used for scanning the documents, so it is not required for internet connection. So the answer for the first one is option number C, that is scanner. Moving next to the second one. You can communicate on internet through. So what are the various, so we can communicate through the internet through chatting, browsing or advertising. So we can communicate on internet through chatting. That is option number A. That is known as chatting. Moving next to the third one. The third is, the messages can be sent and received on computer through. So we can send messages and receive messages through the computer through downloading, email or surfing. That is through email. So we can, that is option number B. So we can send and receive instant messages on internet through email. Moving next to the fourth one. So the fourth is, a collection of web pages is called website, web browser or home page. So the collection of web pages is known as website. So the collection of web pages is known as website. That is option number A. That is website. Collection of web pages is known as website. Moving next to the fifth one. Which of these is not a web browser? Google Chrome, modem or Firefox? Okay, so which of these is not a browser? That is modem. So modem is not a browser. Option number B, that is modem. So modem is not a web browser. Okay, so this is all from the MCQs. Moving next to the next B1, that is define the following. In the B1, the definition as being asked, so we are going to define the following. The next is define the following. The A1 is, the first one is web page. Okay, so web page. So what is a web page? So let's define the web page. So write down an individual page and individual page containing information, individual page containing information, an individual page containing information on the World Wide Web, on the individual page containing information on the World wide web is called a web page. Is called a web page. Okay. So an individual page containing information on the World Wide Web is called a web page. So this is the answer for the first one. What is a web page? Moving next to the second one. So the second one is web browser. So what is or define the web browser? So web browser is a program that is used to open the web pages. So write down the next one. The B one is web second one is web page. Web browser. So what is a web browser? Web browser is a program web browser is a program that is used to open the web pages, open the web pages. So web browser is a program that is used to open the web pages. Okay, so that is the definition of web browser. The third definition that we need to write, that is define World Wide Web. So what is www? Let's define the World Wide Web. Okay. Third one is World Wide Web. So what is www or World Wide Web? So World Wide Web is one of the services. World Wide Web is an electronic library that contains lots of information in the form of text, pictures and sound. Okay, World Wide Web. World Wide Web is one of the services or you can say the World Wide Web is an electronic library not services. World Wide Web is an electronic library is an electronic library. World Wide Web is an electronic library that contains lots of information in the form of text, pictures and sounds, comma, pictures and sounds. So what is World Wide Web? So World Wide Web is an electronic library that contains lots of information in the form of text, pictures and sounds. So this is the definition for the World Wide Web. Okay, the next is the true false. The next one is the true false. Okay, next is true false. So the first is internet was first known as ARPANET. So is it true? Yes, the first statement is completely true. So internet is known as ARPANET, that is true. The computer is connected to the telephone line through CPU. जो computer है वो telephone line से through CPU connected होता है. So is it true? No. Okay, so that is connected to the another wire, that is false. Third one, BSNL is an internet service provider. So there is no company known as BSNL. It is BSNL before boy. So that is false. So the third statement is also false. Moving next to the fourth one, you can do shopping on internet. So we can do shopping on the internet. Is it true? Yes, we can buy and sell products also on the internet. Next, a web browser is an address of a web page. So web browser is an address of a web page? No, this is false. So web browser is used to search. Okay, so a URL is an address of, a URL is known as the web address, not web browser. So web browser is a program through which we do searches on the internet. Okay, chalo. Next is the full forms. Give the full forms of the following. Next is the full forms. So we need to write the full forms for the following one. So the first is www. So what is the full form of www? So the full form of www is World Wide Web. So what is the full form of www? The full form of www is World Wide Web. Second one, ARPA, that is ARPA. So what is the full form of ARPA? So the full form of ARPA is, that is Advanced Research Projects Agency. So the full form of ARPA is Advanced Research Projects Agency. So the full form of ARPA is Advanced Research Projects Agency. Okay. Moving next to the third one, that is URL. So full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. So the full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. What is the full form of URL? So the full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Moving next to the fourth one. Okay, so first of all, pause the video and note it down in your notebook. So www means World Wide Web. ARPA means Advanced Research Projects Agency. Next is URL, Uniform Resource Locator. The next one is, the fourth one is ISP. What is the full form of ISP? So the full form of ISP is Internet Service Provider. So the full form of ISP is Internet Service Provider. That is the fourth one, ISP. So the full form of ISP is Internet Service Provider. So the full form of ISP is Internet Service Provider. Okay. So you can pause the video and note it down in your notebooks. Okay. Next is the matching. Let's do the matching now. After the full forms, we are having matching in our book. So let's do the matching. METCHING. So let's do the matching now. The first is modem. MODEM. Okay. So what is a modem? So the full form of modem is modulator demodulator. That is option number D. That is modulator or demodulator. The full form of modem is modulator or demodulator. Second one, BSNL and Airtel. BSNL and Airtel. Okay, so what are these? So BSNL, Airtel are the ISPs, that is Internet Service Providers. So they are option number E, that is Internet Service Provider. Airtel and BSNL are the ISPs, that is Internet Service Provider. Third one, web browser. So that is, okay, so web browser, Mozilla Firefox. So Mozilla Firefox is a web browser. That is option number A, that is Mozilla Firefox. So Mozilla Firefox is a web browser. Next, the fourth one, that is website. So what is a website? Okay. The fourth is website. So what is a website? So this is given the option number C, that is www.pmpublisher.in. pmpublisher.in, that is a website. Okay. Fifth one, URL. What is URL? So the full form of URL is Uniform Resource Locator, as we all know. Okay, so but from here, what is URL? So that is a collection of the answer for the URL is a collection, www.pmpublisher, that is a URL, and website is a collection of web pages. This is the name of the website, you can say. Okay, so the website is a collection of web pages. And what is URL? That is C1, that is PM, that is PM publisher www.pmpublisher.in. pmpublisher.in. So this is a URL. Okay. So these are the answers for the matching. You can pause the video and note it down in your notebooks. Okay. So with this, I'm just ending the today's session here only class. So I'll see you again very soon in our next session. So till then, everybody, have a great day.